All right. Hey, YouTube. So I was live over on TikTok. I was going to do a simultaneous live like I tend to do and do a demo on there and here. But since I didn't have any real engagement over there, and hopefully my sound is going to be good on YouTube because I unmuted my OBS. So, anywho, we're going to get into the. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's working. So I was live. Perfect, perfect, perfect. TikTok. I'm going to just mute that tab so I don't have to keep hearing myself talk. But anywho, so what we have here is the pricing and automation bundle for service providers. I have it as for service providers because anybody in any industry can really benefit from the things in this bundle. I was explaining over on the other site when I was just talking. I was explaining that for the most part, for about the last year, I've bundled everything in this together, meaning you could not buy any of this separately. Just last night, I added the itemized price list templates to the website as a standalone product. So the digital, the Canva version and the Google Sheets version is on there separately now for all the people who did not want to buy the bundle. Now we'll see if people put their money where their mouth is because people DM me all the time asking, can they buy it separately? Can they buy it separately? Can they buy it separately? And then they don't buy it. So it's annoying because it takes too much work for me to like make a whole separate product, do product photos, metadata, doing all the alt text for people to not buy it. But off the soapbox. Anywho, so this bundle comes with 4 different tools and 4 different tutorials. It's a lot of stuff in just this one bundle. It is 34 pages long. I was explaining over on TikTok, I make all my digital products myself. I did not buy this from somebody else and try to customize it to myself. I make them myself. I am a former Adobe partner, so I definitely know my way around a PDF. I know my way around files. I know my way around designing digital products, period. So I just want to get that out the way and let people know that I make this myself. Meaning, what does that mean and why is that important? That is important because if you have any issues with the products, I can answer questions. A lot of people trying to customize it and slap their logo on it. But if you ask them questions about it, they can't answer because they don't know the product because they did not create the product. So that's why I feel like it's important. And I always make sure to tell people that if you have questions while I'm going through the demo, go ahead and drop them in the chat. I can see the chat. I will respond. So go ahead and do that. So the first thing we have, and this one is not going to actually be a demo because this is literally showing you how to make it from scratch, but I will show you what it looks like and all of that stuff. So the first one is the DIY instant price quote tool. And when you get the bundle, everything is hyperlinked. So the table of contents is actually hyperlinked. So you just click it and it'll drop you right to it. Okay, so this is the DIY guide. Why is it the DIY guide? Because this is actually a course that I have. And when I first released it, it was a course. It was $99. It took you through all the modules step by step so you could create it. A lot of people were like, do I have to buy the course? Again, no, it's like, now I don't want everybody to do this. If you're coming out with a digital product of your own, do what you want to do. Do not bend your practices, your business practices to what everybody is asking about, because a lot of the people who ask sometimes are not even serious. So a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, I don't want to buy a course. I don't want to do a course. Is it a way I can do it without the course? Okay, cool. So I created a DIY guide. That is another reason I'm not selling this product for $5, $10. This is basically my whole course condensed into a DIY guide instead of, taking you through course modules and having you log into a course platform. That alone I was selling for $99. This is bundled with 3 other things. So there's no way I'm ever going to be like reducing this to like $10 or something crazy like that. And I was also explaining that on TikTok that dropping my prices down to like $5, $10 has never done me any favors. People just don't respect stuff that's that cheap, for one thing, and for two, I know I'm giving so much value in the things that I offer, and there are people selling stuff that they didn't even make for 500 bucks. This, that digital marketing thing everybody is talking about, that's something they bought off somebody else. They paid $500 for it, and then they're selling it for $500. And people are buying it. They're posting their receipts about how much they're making. So, if somebody could spend $500 on some cookie cutter thing that somebody just bought off somebody else, surely they can spend, between 30 and 50 for something that is going to make them more money, and B is a real product and not something that's just purchased off of somebody else. So anyway, the first part of the DIY guide, you're going to be signing up for Adobe Acrobat Pro. They actually have lowered their prices lately because I think they went through some type of litigation. So just throwing that out there. I don't know what it is exactly right now, but I've been hearing the buzz. So this part right here, I may have to edit based on what I find out about the pricing. I think the lowest one I've seen so far is like $15 a month. Now, I will say they still offer a 7-day trial. So if you go through the entire guide within the first 7 days, you literally can make your instant price quote tool for free and then use it. You can keep using it. You don't have to, have the subscription to be able to use the form. Now, to be able to edit your form, you're going to need the subscription, but just to make it, you should be fine. All right. I always tell people to follow all the steps to avoid mistakes. So that's the difference between the DIY guide and the course. The DIY guide, you literally are on your own. There is no like popping in the chat and asking a question. None of that. Then that's just kind of the rule of thumb, really. When you're offering something, the more hands-on you have to be, the more that's going to cost. And that's just what it is. So if I was, answering questions in the chat and constantly making video replies to all the questions, that's going to cost more, which is why the course was $99 versus the DIY guide is bundled. And I think I want to say it's 30 something right now. I got to look. But if you're watching on YouTube and you are interested in a code to get the bundle, just drop a comment in the chat. Let me know and I'll see what I can do. But anywho, so yeah, Adobe Acrobat Pro is a must for the DIY instant price quote. It is not going to really work in any other format. I definitely tried other formats and I was trying to, make it as easy as possible, as accessible as possible. I wanted to use an app that is going to be around for a long time. Adobe has been around literally for a long time. So yeah, Adobe Express or Canva. I have it right here. Design your base template in Adobe Express or Canva. However, you do get base templates that come with this. So you can edit these base templates yourself. But this is just kind of like the preliminary stuff. What type of requirements you're going to have, what you're going to need to actually make the instant price quote tool. Instant price quote is on all of my socials if you want to know like what it looks like. I want to say I may have a demo in this bundle, but I have to double check. All right. And it just takes you through step by step everything. This has been tested to work on all of these sites here. I don't know if it works on sites that are not listed here, but they have definitely been tested on these sites and they work as intended. Okay. All right. So this is your base templates. I told you you're going to get some base templates that come with it. You get the drop down, you get the radio button base template, and then you get the Adobe Express base template. I can open up, let me change my window in OBS so you guys can see what these base templates look like. Let me find it here. I'm finding it. Okay, so that's Google Chrome. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the base template. Let's see here. I'm gonna open up the Canva one. Oh, it opened in the wrong window. That's okay. Bear with me 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna drag this back over here. Hopefully, I'm not showing y'all all my little business. All right, cool. So this is our template. A template was created and shared with you. So the only thing you need to do to design your own is to edit the template. You're going to click edit template or use template for a new design. Either way, this is new because it used to just be use template or something like that. I don't really know if I like the edit template part, and it may just be doing that because I'm signed in and this is mine. So I'm just going to click use template for a new design and call it a day. And let me make sure we're actually visible on here. Um, Let's see here. This is not. Oh, I think it is. Okay. Google Chrome. I don't know why it's not showing, but I think it should be showing. Copy of online price estimator based templates. Okay, let me just wait for YouTube to catch up because it looks like YouTube is like a delay. I think anything live has to be delayed so they can make sure you're not saying anything that's, out of control. Let me restart my screen in OBS just to make sure because I keep seeing the resources and that's not what we want. And like I said, I gotta wait for it to catch up because what I can see on YouTube, what you guys can see, is not what I'm actually trying to do. Let's try Google Chrome. Google Chrome. Okay, so that's YouTube. That's not what we want. Okay, I'm just gonna create a new Mac OS window. Please hold. Please hold. Mac OS screen capture. We're gonna do a new one because I don't know what that was about. We're gonna do Google Chrome. There we go. All right, so this is what your base template is gonna look like. Cool. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. All right, so you literally can edit everything in here. All of these elements in this template are free. So you do not have to have the pro version of Canva to create your own template. I ain't know it was showing y'all all of my little back end stuff and my calendar. That's crazy. But yeah. So everything in here is free. You do not have to use the paid elements. You can literally click into these boxes and type whatever you want. So remember when I said this is for service providers in any industry? That's what I meant by that. So this can literally be a hairstylist, a nail tech, a cake designer, an event planner, an interior designer, whatever it is. I mean, you could be an interior designer and say faux finishes, and stuff like that. Now you're gonna want to leave this part blank, and all of the tutorial videos go into detail about why you're going to leave this blank, because essentially you're going to edit this part for the design of your instant price quote tool, and then you're going to go into Adobe Acrobat Pro to create all the drop downs with the calculations, etc., and so on and so forth. This could be your add-on category, stuff like that. So you can edit this template however you see fit. And then you're going to download that template as a PDF. Down here, you can add your link here, or you can add your link in Adobe Acrobat Express. Of course, you can change that to whatever it is. Click here to submit. I guess I should learn how to spell. Click here to submit. You can put whatever you want to put right here. You could put shop now, you could put book now, you could literally put whatever you want to put there. And the whole purpose of this is so when someone comes to your website, or if you just send them the link, when they're asking you questions constantly about how much is this, how much is that, how much do you charge for this, they can literally go get their own price quotes without you having to go through all of that. So that's the whole purpose of this. You can even put, images in here. Um, you could do all of that. You could put, package one is this. This is what it looks like. And then this could be the box for your drop down that you're going to use. Book this now. So again, that's why I said this is easy to use for any industry. It does not matter. You don't have to be a nail tech or whatever to use the template. Okay, so that's what you do with the first part of that. Now, I want to go on my YouTube so I can show you guys kind of what it looks like. So please hold while I pull that up. I'm going to pull it up in a different window and I'm just going to drag it over. So let's see here. Let me go to my own YouTube and find that video. I have it as shorts and as a regular length video. My computer is really lagging. Your channel. Take a drink of water. Right? Of course, it's like literally at a standstill. Embarrassing me in front of company. Can we reload and stop playing crazy? Oh, it's loading even slower now. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Estimator. Or maybe I have it under price quote. It could be under price quote. That's possible. Let's just keep scrolling. Okay. I don't know. I can't find it. It's like because it's loading so slow, and then by the time it loads, it's like, oh, that's not what I wanted, and I've already clicked on it. All right, let me see if this is a good one. I just want to make sure before I show you guys. All right, so this is just actually showing what we're going through now. I want to see if I actually added the demo of it in this particular short, and it doesn't look like I did, which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? All right, I'm gonna find it. I know I got it. I know I have a demo of it on here, so I'm not gonna panic if y'all won't panic. And it may be further back because, like I said, I came out with this a while ago. There's been updates and improvements since I initially came out with it, but and maybe I never did a short that was about the instant price quote tool. Maybe I've only done full length videos. Let's see. Let's take a look. And I'm gonna do estimator. If you are not already subscribed to me, please go ahead and do that. That would be awesome. That is a great way to support. That's a great way to support without purchasing anything. This was the promo video I did for it. If it's gonna load, it's probably like, what? Let me unmute this system to help legitimize your business. As a nail tech, you sit in a chair and listen to clients complain about their money problems all the time. Sally tells you about how her car just broke down or how her son just threw a baseball through the neighbor's window. Now you're impacted on a psychological level because you don't even really want to state your real price at your end because you don't want to add fuel to the fire. Then what happens as a nail tech? Why is it muting both of these? Okay. Anyway, so this was the promo video, and this was actually embedded on my website, and then there was a link that let me put the actual demo in there. It looks like I'm gonna have to open up Adobe Acrobat and show y'all my actual form because apparently I apparently if I did do it, I can't find it. So I'm not about to stress myself out about it. But I know I have it. So I'm just gonna find it in my Adobe Acrobat and then I'll bring it up on the screen because obviously, you know, we're gonna put it back on this page. Yeah, this the streaming has me lagging real bad. Everything is moving super slow. Okay, let me get to Adobe Acrobat. Here we go. And I do have a bazillion tabs open, so that is not helping, I'm so sure. I am so sure that's not helping. It's probably using so much energy. Um, but yeah. Oh, thank you for the couple people that are here watching. Thank you for bearing with me. Like I said, everything is moving in slow motion right now. Um, so we're gonna get it together though. Don't y'all worry. Okay, y'all gotta chill with the noise. It's so much noise outside my door every day. Like it's driving me insane. I feel like I'm slowly losing it. Okay, let's see. Instant price quote tool. Last update was October 2024. I just need to get the link. All right, cool. I'm going to copy the link and I'm gonna paste it over here. I'm not gonna open a new window. We got enough windows open as it is. I'm gonna hit enter. I'm actually gonna right click and close these other tabs to the right because there's literally just too many windows open. It's too much going on, y'all. Let me move even my house is like knocked out sleep. This is crazy. And you see how long it's taking to load and how long it's taking to close those tabs? Yeah. Story of my life. I actually need to plug my charger in for my laptop too. Let's do that now. I had to plug in my little thing. Okay, so we got it up here, right? Look at it. So, and again, you could customize your template however you want to customize it. This one is customized so that if somebody looks on their phone, it'll be easy for everything to be centered in the middle of the screen. But that's how that works. So, oh, we only got one person watching now, and I believe it's me. Anywho, so the first thing is going to be the drop down. So you're going to give them instructions. This is a demo only, can be customized for any type of business. Choose your base service. So base service is a basic full set, all bling set, whatever. These are just some examples. The prices are just examples. It does not matter what you put. You can customize all of that. That's the whole point of the instructions that you get when you purchase the bundle. So I'm going to select basic full set. If you scroll down, you can see our subtotal changes to 75 because we selected a base price. If we put it back to select and don't pick anything, it goes back to 0. If they decide I don't want a full set, I want to fill in, they're going to put that same difference. It's going to, put everything down there at the bottom in the subtotal. What if they want a snail special? Okay, we're gonna do the birthday special. Again, $100 birthday special. All right. And then what if they want character art or whatever it is? So let's say they want characters on 2 nails. If you're charging $25 a character, which is what it says here in gray, it's gonna put it to $50. Now their total is $200. Wait, why is it 200? It should be 150. Okay, well, that's something I need to edit in the back end. Um, yeah, let's see, are all of these right now? These are correct. So that would be 145 3D acrylic art per nail. If we did 4 nails, it's 160. And you can literally play around with these numbers in Adobe Acrobat. That is explained completely in the bundle. So you get instructions step by step in the bundle on how to do this. And again, these are just demo prices. So I get a lot of push, not pushback, but backlash whenever I do a demo, because people are like, oh, why is this so much? Why is this? These are demo prices. This is not, set in stone. That is the whole point of it being a DIY for you to do your own for your particular business. So if you don't do nails, it's not going to be stuck like this. You don't have to have acrylic full sets here if you don't do nails. You could do it for whatever business you do. And you can change these add-ons to whatever you want to change them to. You can change the prices to whatever you want to change them to. If you charge $1 for full bling, you can change that to $1 in the back end. So don't get too hung up on the prices. The whole point of the demo is to show you how it works. If they want gel polish on toes, they can say, yes, add this. Let me go back up here and pick a base service again. The gel polish on toes, the $20 and the $15 and all of that in gray is just so they can see before they even click anything what you charge for that. And it's stuff that's per nail, it's going to say that, or per whatever. So, if you are let's say you're an event planner and you charge a certain amount for 10 tables with table decor, and they said, well, I need 12 tables. You could actually, put this on here and put additional table, per table in parentheses, and that's going to be how much. So you can literally use this for any business. So we got our $60 fill. We're going to add gel polish to the toes. Maybe we need a soak off. Nah, we don't, because we're getting a fill, right? But yeah, we'll call it a day and maybe get some partial bling. We're going to do partial bling on 4 nails. So that'll add $28. So the subtotal is $108. Your deposit is going to be whatever you want it to be. You can change that in Adobe Acrobat as well. I do give you instructions on how to change that if you have a default deposit. I also show you how to do a percentage deposit. So this is just a dollar amount deposit for $25. If you do a percentage, I show you how to do, if your deposit is 20%, 50%, whatever it is, I show you how to do that. The whole thing comes with videos. So don't worry if it's like, oh, I got to read through everything step by step. No, there are videos included that show you what to do. All right. And then the estimated price is $83. Estimated, why? Because if they get to you, say for instance you do nails, and they get to your chair and this is what they got a quote for, but then they start saying, well, no, I think I want 3D art on 4 nails too. That's adding $60 once they get to you. So that's why I say this is an estimated price, because whatever they do here, it's going to be this price as long as these are the exact things that they get when they get to you, or when it's time to complete the service. But if they add anything on or take anything off, obviously the price is going to change. The deposit may not change if you charge $1 amount deposit or whatever, but for sure that. And you can also hyperlink this. So if you remember on our other page, and let me just duplicate this page, and then I want to go back. If you remember on the page that we were just on, let me go back. Okay, can we wake up? What we doing? All right, if you remember down here, you can edit this to say whatever you want it to say. This says book now, but you can change that to say whatever you need it to say, which is why on this version, since this is just my demonstration version for the public to use and see how they like it, I put create your own, and it literally will take them to a link so they can, create their own. And I probably need to update this one. because I don't know where it's going to send me, but I've updated a lot of my links lately, so I doubt if it's sending to the new website. It'll ask, do you want to open the link? And it actually takes you to the job form. So yeah, you can still purchase it there. The pricing and automation bundle is purchase. You can purchase it there or on orlandoart.co, which is my new website. But yeah, and you don't have to submit this if you do a try before you buy. I'm gonna actually put this link in the chat, just in case you want to go ahead and play around with that and try it. And I'm gonna delete this other comment about what time the what time the demo started, because we're already in the demo. But that's essentially the instant price quote tool. Okay, so let's go back to the bundle, because that was our first thing. And we're gonna go back to our Adobe Acrobat. And I'm gonna keep going through the bundle. So those templates, we just looked at those. We actually looked at the demo version, try before you buy, of the instant price quote tool. And then now we are back to the bundle over here. There are videos about everything, step-by-step videos. The tech requirements video, editing in Adobe Acrobat Pro, which is where you're doing all your calculations, designing your base template in Canva, just some kind of design tips, especially if you are design challenged. How to remove the Adobe logo. That was one of the Q&As I had in the course. So I made a video showing you how to get rid of that Adobe logo if you don't want that on your instant price quote tool. And then the radio button based template video. Some people wanted a little radio button where you just click the circle and then it adds it up. So there is a template video for that as well. And then you got your FAQs and your help videos. What happens if a client clicks submit? If you have a Square website and you're trying to embed the instant price quote tool, how to troubleshoot that. How to stack a percentage discount. So not only do I show you how to do a percentage discount or a percentage deposit, I also show you how to stack them. So say, for example, every fifth service, a person gets 10% off. And then they also have a referral discount percentage, 25% off for a referral. I show you how to stack those discounts so they can use them both at the same time. I did a video on how to embed on Acuity now that they took the ability for you to embed it the normal way away. And I also show you how to do the calculations in the Adobe desktop app. So most of this will be done in the Adobe web app. So on your browser, Chrome, Safari, whatever. But some people want to use the actual desktop app on their laptop or their desktop computer. So I show you how to do the calculations in the desktop app as well. And all you would do is click each of these and it'll take you right to the help videos. Okay. Tech support resources. I said this earlier. By this being a DIY guide and it is not the course, it's not very hands-on. So I got the help videos there. If you ask a question under one of the help videos, I will do my best to answer it. But this is not like on demand, Johnny on the spot as soon as you ask type of situation. But I did include links to all of the support for the different apps that you may have to use or want to use if you are using an instant price quote tool for your business. So Acuity scheduling, I even include photos on like where to find it. Once you click the link, so after you click the link, scroll to the bottom of the page, choose email or live chat. And it's the same thing for all the different ones. Square, Squarespace, Shopify, any issues with Adobe Acrobat. If you're working through it, and I need to change this because this is not the email anymore. But if you need to change anything, or if you're watching one of the help videos and the screen doesn't look the way my screen looks, or you're doing what I'm saying to do in the video, but it's not working, reach out to Adobe Acrobat and say, hey, I'm supposed to be able to do X, Y, and Z when I scroll right here, but it's not doing it. And there's a picture there as well. And all of these are hyperlinks. So no matter where you click, if you click the Adobe logo, it's going to take you to their help. If you click this big blue button, it'll take you to their help. If you click this photo, it's going to take you to their help. So yeah, I'll definitely need to, I'm going to see if I can edit this right now. Since I'm in here, it's going to put the font different, but that's okay. I don't care. What is that font? Aramo. Let's see if I can do Aramo. Aramo. I might not have Aramo in here. I don't think. I'm gonna just do that, and I'm gonna not make it bold, I guess. info@orlandoart.co. And I'm gonna center it because for whatever reason it's not centered. Okay. I don't care that it's not like I do care about the font. So let me see if I can do a different font because I really don't like that it's bold like that. Okay, so issues that are not covered in this resource and the support request to, and then info@orlandoart.co. All right, cool. So that's edited. So we have got through the instant price quote. The next is DMs on autopilot. I'm not going to demo this, but I definitely have a video of this on my TikTok, and I can actually bring it up after we kind of go through it. But essentially, the instant price quote tool and the DMs on autopilot go together. So remember the scenario where somebody was DMing you and they're like, oh, how much is this? How much is that? Talking your ear off, or they're DMing you at, a weird hour, 3 a.m. or something like that. Instead of you not getting back to them until you wake up or till you have a chance to look at your messages, you can automate your DMs. Now, I will say you can only automate on Instagram and Facebook. There are some other automations you can do, but definitely can't automate the TikTok DMs, unfortunately. So just throwing that out there. But if you use Instagram and Facebook, this is what this is mainly going to be for. And if you're getting DMs over on either of those, you can automatically send them to your instant price quote tool that we just went over. Okay, so it's the same thing. Everything I offer, I show you exactly what you're going to need to make it work. So you're going to need the mini chat automation software. You can get a free account. They do have a free version of it. So just throwing that out there, they have a free version of it. You're going to need an Instagram account and or a Facebook account. Honestly, you probably need a Facebook account more than you need an Instagram, but I don't know very many people who are on one platform and not on the other personally. You do need a smartphone. You can do it from a computer as well, but just to test it out, I would use a smartphone personally. And you can actually set it all up on your computer and then just do all your testing on a smartphone. Totally up to you. But yeah. And then I put things that are important. To connect your Instagram account to ManyChat, you need to follow the steps. The article to follow the steps is linked. It's very simple, very user-friendly. So don't be overwhelmed with that. There is a tutorial video. I told you guys everything I make comes with a tutorial video. And when you click on the video, this is not somebody else talking. It's me talking. You know why? Because I made this myself. So you're not going to click on it and be like, oh, she must have bought this from somebody. This isn't even her. It's definitely me. You're definitely going to hear my raspy voice explaining everything and showing you step by step on the screen how to do it. This is an actual clickable link. So if you just hover over the play button, you literally can watch the video. I'm going to actually open it and I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause the Acrobat screen so you guys can see it. Hold on. All right, so this is the video. This is what it looks like. How to set up autoresponders for Instagram. And I'm gonna just, jump around a little bit. You can watch it on your own. It's actually it's not a public video. Okay, I was gonna say you can watch it on your own, but essentially it'll take you right to this video. And this is an unlisted video. So no, it's not like just out there for everybody to see. You do have to get the bundle to be able to see the video. But I just wanted to show you guys that once you click that link in the PDF, it'll take you right to it. So let me go ahead and switch my screen back. All right, cool. So again, this is a clickable tutorial video, shows you step by step how to do everything. All right, and then if you're one of those people that like, you need the visual of click here, look there. This is exactly what I give you. So I'm gonna give you step by step. They're numbered steps. You're gonna log in. You're gonna click a new flow. It gives you an arrow and shows you where to click. All of these things are laid out for you. Again, I made these myself. This is not something I bought off somebody else. And it's giving you step by step, every step you need to actually get the automation running. So when people send you a message, this is what it's going to look like. This is why I said you need a smartphone so you can test your automation. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. So test your automation by sending yourself a DM from another account, or have a friend send a message containing your keywords. The keywords are all explained in the tutorial video as well as up here. So don't worry about it, but like it's literally step 7. Type in the keywords that will trigger the automation. So much, price, available. I just use those as my keywords, like how much do you charge for nails, whatever it is, okay? And then you're testing your automation down here. So I tested the automation. I'm gonna see if I can make it even bigger so you can really, really see it. Hey, do you have a tutorial for automating DM? So clearly tutorial was a keyword. Soon as the system realizes that somebody typed a keyword, hi, thanks for your message. All tutorials are available on my YouTube channel. Click below to view. And you can put whatever link you want to put. That's where that instant price quote comes in. If somebody is asking for pricing, you can literally set up that automation to take them directly to that instant price quote. You can say, thanks for your message. You've reached me outside of business hours. However, for an instant price quote, click the link below or click here, something like that. So now it's 3 a.m. They're asking for a price, but they can literally click that link, get a price, and they can actually book the appointment or, reserve the venue or whatever it is right from that instant price quote. So that's why I said these work together. That is the whole point of that. Okay. Let me zoom back out because this is real, real big. 1 second here. Okay, cool. ManyChat FAQs. How much does ManyChat cost? It has a free plan or a pro plan for $15. I'm gonna double check and make sure that's still the same because I updated this last year, so that may have changed. Okay. Do I need a Facebook account? This is why I said earlier, you would probably need a Facebook more so than an Instagram, but I don't know many people who have a Facebook and don't have an Instagram and vice versa, but whatever. But yes, you do need a Facebook account linked to your Instagram to enable the automations. Somebody said, I learn better with videos. Is there a video tutorial on ManyChat? Yes. So not only do I put the video tutorial up here, because you will be surprised how many people have messaged me over the years. Like, I got the PDF, but I don't see the videos. I mean, I don't know how much clearer a play button can be. A red play button that looks like it's a YouTube button. I don't understand how you missed it, but again, you'd be surprised. So I also put it here in case somebody is like, I ran through the FAQs. Is there a video? Yes. It is the same exact video. I just put it in 2 different places just in case. People just like to skip past stuff. So I show you how to do the automations, and I also show you how to set everything up in Facebook. Same thing. Step by step, what to do, each different thing. So you don't have to worry about like, I don't know, and what is it supposed to look like and what should it look like? Select this button, then click create automation. It's going to keep going. So that's how you set your automations up in Facebook. They're on there. Important information. The setup for all Facebook autoresponders are following the same process. The message will be sent if the keywords are present. So include a response that you will personally reply when you can. I just think that's good customer service, but you could do what you want. Okay. You can set up or autoresponders for any part of your business. It doesn't have to be for them booking things. It can literally be, you know how people comment on your post, and well, they'll make a post on Instagram and they'll say, comment the word ebook if you want to get my ebook of recipes or something like that. They're not personally sending their ebook recipe link to each and every person. They could have thousands of people DMing them. The whole point of mini chat is it sets it up for them. So as soon as somebody comments ebook, it'll automatically send them a link to the ebook or send them a copy of the ebook or however they want to do it. You can send them Google links. I mean, Google Drive links if you have an ebook you're giving away for free or whatever it is. So you don't have to limit it to an instant price quote or setting an appointment. It's whatever you want it to be. All right. And then, of course, it shows you the Instagram automation. So you're setting everything up in ManyChat first. Then you're going to set it up in Facebook and or Instagram. You can do Instagram without having to do Facebook. It's up to you. You can also set it to do both. Okay. And then resources. ManyChat automation software. I do need to edit this. That is my old stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and click edit because while we're in here, might as well. Now, what font is this? This is ITC. I don't know if I have that in here. Let's see here. ITC. No. Let's see. That looks decent enough. Okay. So OrlandoArt.co is the website now. I need to change the link. Add or edit a link. And we're going to open a web page and it's going to go to OrlandoArt.co. All right, cool. So y'all got to watch me update stuff too. And when I told y'all I know my way around all of these apps, I mean that. I need to delete that link and change the words. I'm going to change the text to Orlando Nail Tech on TikTok. And then let me change this font also. All right, cool. And we need to add a link. Let me go over to my, let's see, TikTok. I just need to copy the link, that's all. All right, cool. So fix that. Let's see, I don't know if this link is still good. Can I copy it? I'm gonna copy it. I'm just gonna make sure the link is still a good link. If you have already purchased this, you will get an update. You will get an update indicating that I've changed some things. So I do need a different link for that. I'm gonna give them the new link that I just was demonstrating. Yeah. Now what link is this? Hold on. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I think that's the sign up page. Yeah, access denied. Okay, yeah, that's an old link. So I'm gonna change this hyperlink to something else. Let's refresh this. Copy. This is probably stuff I needed to do a while ago. So, all right, cool. That is. Actually, I'm going to take this out since this is in the bundle. So let me go back to text. And I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to take away the picture. And I'm going to drag this picture up. So y'all get to see me edit stuff. Sorry if you didn't come here to watch me edit stuff, but I'm like, I might as well edit it while I'm in here, right? And I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't need that part. So I'm gonna just move this up. Shopify in 7 days is live again, in case you were wondering what happened to it. I had to get it all the automations set up on my website since I switched websites. So I had to literally go do all the email automations all over again. Let me see. So this is my old website, brandyourart.com. I'm going to edit that link and put the new link for my current website, which is orlandoart.co. Shopify in 7 days is the thing. That is an email course, so you will literally get an email every day for 7 days on how to get your Shopify set up and running instantly. All right, so I'm gonna paste that there. I'm gonna click OK. And then I'm gonna also edit my email because I'm pretty sure that's wrong too. I'm pretty sure that's the old email. Let's see here. Yep. So let's edit it. And it's gonna be orlandoart.co. And it's not info, it's actually hello@orlandoart.co. All right, perfect. So let me just move this up slightly. If it'll let me. Okay, it's not letting me. Anywho, all right, cool. Thanks for bearing with me with while I edited things. I technically could change out this part too, where it says to, it's 2024. But I don't feel like doing all of that. So next thing is you deserve a paycheck pricing worksheets. And let me actually get out of the edit mode and make this bigger. All right, so interactive pricing worksheets for service providers. Again, service providers, this is who can use this. It does not have to be a nail tech. It does not have to be a hairstylist. It doesn't have to be a lash artist. It can be any any type of service provider. All right, so you get your worksheet instructions written form, and you also get videos, but we'll get into the videos in a second. I put all of the stuff step by step in everything that I offer. I write the steps out, and then I do a video. So no matter how you learn, there's a way for you to follow along. What is important about the You Deserve a Paycheck pricing worksheets? The important thing you need to know is that if you are using this or opening this on a smartphone or an iPad, you must, and I cannot stress it enough, you must open it in the Adobe Acrobat app. That is a free app. It is a free app. I will say it again, it is a free app. I'm not selling you this and telling you to buy a bunch of stuff after you already bought this. It's a free app, but it will not calculate properly if you open it in any other type of PDF app. I have tested it extensively on all the apps, so just follow the instructions and open it on the Adobe Acrobat app and you will be fine. On a desktop or a laptop, you can open it in either the Adobe Acrobat app or the Google Chrome browser, and it will still do the calculations. Google Chrome browser actually has an extension as well for Adobe Acrobat, just so you know. But yeah, those are important things. That's why it is in yellow and red, so you cannot miss it. When I first released this, I got a lot of people emailing me like, oh, it's not doing the calculations, it's not adding things up. And I'm like, what did you open it in? Oh, I opened it in this, or I opened it in that. And then, it's literally right here. This is where you can open it. This is where it's going to work. Okay, so you get your step-by-step instructions up here written out for you, and then you get a tutorial video. Again, it looks like a little computer screen, but it's actually a video. You just click the play button and it literally takes you to the video. I'm gonna go ahead and click it so you guys can see, and I'm gonna switch my screen so you can see the whole thing. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. And it takes you through it. This one I think is public, I'm pretty sure. Is this a public video? Yeah, I believe this is a public video. So yeah, it kind of just takes you through. No, this is actually not public. This is the tutorial itself. This is 21 minutes long. So yeah, but yeah, it's a tutorial video, shows you exactly what to do, and how to use it, and how all of these calculations come together. Now, this one is not one where you're making the calculations yourself in Adobe Acrobat. I literally did all the hard work for you on the back end, and it literally does the math for you. And it gives you some helpful hints on how to determine how many products you're using and all of that stuff. Okay, so that is the tutorial video. When you are in the PDF, you just click it and it'll open it right up for you. Okay, so back to our PDF. Keep scrolling. This is what the actual pricing worksheets look like. They are contained within the You Deserve a Paycheck pricing worksheets. It's contained in here. So literally, this is a PDF, but these are working text boxes. These are working price boxes that actually do the math for you. This one is based on a basic full set as a nail tech, but you can change this to whatever you want it to be. So you can say, small group event, or whatever it is that you do. If you do cakes, you can say, red velvet cheesecake. And you can input literally everything that you use to create that red velvet cheesecake, how much it costs, how many you get out of that. So if it's, graham cracker crumbs, and they cost whatever they cost, and, let's just say you got them from Sam's Club and you get, 128 ounces. I don't know. I'm not a baker, so I don't know how they come or whatever. Whatever it costs you to get those graham cracker crumbs, and you're going to get however many cheesecakes out of that. So maybe you'll get, 15 cheesecakes out of that. Okay, so just the graham cracker crumbs is going to cost you $2 per cheesecake, just the graham cracker crumbs. And then you're going to go on. You're going to say, well, I need butter, and I need cream cheese. Ooh. You're going to keep going. And you're going to add up everything and how much it comes to. How much it costs and how much it's going to automatically tell you cost per service or cost per item or whatever it is. I'm going to go ahead and undo everything I just typed, just because I'm about to save this and I don't want people to be like, why does it say graham cracker crumbs? Like what? I don't know. So yeah, basic full set. I'm just changing it back because I actually need to save this. And I don't know what that was. Maybe I had it at 80. I think so. Okay. So anyway, when you get to changing these, whatever these change to is going to change the cost per service. So say, for example, the charms were 25 instead of 40. Now it's going to drop the price down. It's going to change it over here, and it's also going to change it right here. Total cost per service. And the whole point of the You Deserve a Paycheck pricing worksheets is so you can understand your overhead costs compared to how much you're actually taking home, your hourly rate, and if that makes sense for you, not just as a business person, but also as a person who has personal bills. So say, for example, you are a nail tech and you're doing a basic full set, and you've determined that a basic full set costs you about $10 to create. You really realistically cannot charge $25 for that. You're going to be making $6.27 an hour. That's not a livable wage. It just is not. Especially once you are in step 2 and you're calculating the cost of your space. If you rent a booth or a suite and it's, $1,200, and then you're charging $25 for nails, how are you paying for that suite? $6.27 an hour, that's not going to add up to enough to even cover just the suite, let alone the products or any of your other personal bills or any of the other business bills. So you got to be mindful of that. Even if you pay less for your space, now you're at $8.77 an hour. That's still just not going to work. So you get to play around with the numbers, and it does the math for you. It'll change your cost space per day, and it'll show you everything. So you can determine, okay, well, I need to make whatever. Let's just change it to 85 and see. Okay, cool. 40.85 an hour. Is that enough to cover my cost space and my product cost? Maybe. It just really depends. And I meant to put 1,000 there, not $100. But yeah, so you can see even changing your space cost is going to change your hourly rate. It's automatically calculating it up for you. So if it's costing you, you have a storefront and it's costing you $2,000 a month, it's going to drop your hourly rate down because you're spending more money on your space. You're spending less money on your space, it's going to give you a higher hourly rate. And then maybe you could say, okay, my clients don't want to pay 85, they're good with 65. Maybe this is good enough for you. Maybe that's good enough to cover the cost of your space and cover your personal bills. Maybe you don't have that many personal bills. It's going to be very individual to you. So that is the version if you pay for space. If you work from home, there is a second version that is on the next page, and it's a similar concept. You're going to put all your products here, and then it's going to give you a total cost per service. This is the only step that really differs is step 2, and it is the total square footage. So if you live in an apartment and your apartment has a website, you can literally go on their website and see what the square footage is if you don't know offhand. You can also estimate. It's up to you. If you know you have a very small apartment and it's like, 600 square feet, and it's costing you $1,500 a month, it's going to break it down how much the space is costing you every single day. The square footage of the space where you service clients. So that would be, for example, if you have a separate bedroom, or if you just want to carve out a space within a room and say, okay, I got all of my nail supplies taking up this space in this particular area of my apartment, my home, whatever. Let's just say it's 100 square feet. It can be less than that. It can be 25 square feet if it's just a corner. It can be, 50 square feet if it's a very small room. If it's your garage, maybe it's 250 square feet. It's totally relative or whatever. But this is how much the space itself is costing you every day that you use to service clients. Or if you do, custom crafts, if you have a craft room, whatever, this is how much it's costing you to house all of your supplies and everything else. Okay. Your kitchen, if you have a pantry and it's dedicated to all your baking supplies and you can't even put your regular food in there, whatever you want to put as your area, it's going to break down that cost per day. And then here's the same thing. How much are you charging for this service, for this product, whatever? If you're charging $75, it puts you at $34 an hour based on these numbers up here. Obviously if your product cost is more, let's just say this is $180. It's going to raise it. Let's just say this is, $75 instead of $50, and just keep going. We're going to make that $125, $11.26. So the more your product and space costs you, the more you're going to need to charge for that service. To make it make sense. So before you were making 34 something an hour, now you're down to 33 something. That may be fine for you, and it may be enough to cover your expenses. Only you will really know the answer to that. I can't tell people what to charge. All I can tell you is to kind of crunch the numbers and see what makes sense. See if it works for you. You might decide I need to have $100 minimum for this to even make sense for me, or I can just go work somewhere else. There are people who make this or more on a regular job that does not require you to rent out any part of your space or buy products. So you have to know your own personal circumstances. If you are one of these people who makes more than that on a regular basis or somewhat close to that without the responsibility of owning a business, you do the math if it makes sense to be charging, $50 for a service and making 20 bucks an hour when you know you can go work somebody's job and not be tied down with all this responsibility for way more money an hour. But yeah, do what works for you, I would say. So yeah, that is the You Deserve a Paycheck pricing worksheets. I'm going to jump back to page 2. This is our table of contents. All right. And then you got your itemized price list templates. Everything in here is hyperlinked to take you right to the page. So this is going to take you right to the page. These really don't need too much of an explanation. If you follow me on TikTok, oh, the dishwasher just scared me. If you follow me on TikTok, I just reposted an old video and it's almost at 10,000 views. And I literally reposted it to my feed by accident. But it is like pinned, it's a pinned video, so you can't miss it. But this is the viral itemized price list templates. Crazily enough, it's been almost 2 years since I created it. I think it actually will be 2 years this February, maybe. Yeah, it definitely will be 2 years this February. So, and people are still asking about it. People are still wanting it, which is wild to me. But this is what I always tell you guys. I said this in the accountability live the other day. Even if you have a whole bunch of followers online or on a platform, they have billions of people on these platforms. So don't ever think, oh, people are tired of seeing this. People don't care about this anymore. Don't ever sell yourself short like that, because there are people who are just now discovering your content. There are people who are just now discovering my content 2 years after I made this. 2 years after I made the video, they're commenting on something. So don't count it out. But you get the digital version of the itemized price list template. That opens up in Google Sheets. That does the math for you. You get the printable itemized price list template. That opens up in Canva. That does not do the math for you, but if you look at those 2 videos I just talked about, it shows you how I printed it out from Canva. Like I customized it, printed it, and then I laminated it so I could use it and reuse it for every client. I even show you how to share it with your client if they want a copy of it, even if you printed it out. I also made a printable one that you can do in Adobe Express. So if you don't use Canva, but you want to use Adobe Express, which is also free, you can use that version as well. And then I also included a Canva price list template for press-on nails. There were a lot of people asking about one for press-ons, so I included one there. Click below for the video tutorials. Again, everything I make tutorials in video so you guys can understand how to work all of the stuff that I make. Okay, so that is it in a nutshell. I've already updated these hyperlinks. I just had to hover over them to make sure they were correct, but I already updated these. So yeah, that is the demo, guys. My throat is super dry. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually click the itemized price list templates. I just want you guys to see, if nothing else, the Google Docs version. So let me go ahead and switch my screen back and show you guys what it's going to look like when you open it up. So when you open it up, you are going to have this screen here. Sometimes it takes a minute for the screen to load. A lot of people will open it and not actually give it time to load. So you want to give it time to load, and then you're going to click make a copy, because I don't know what it is when people don't read. I don't know. I just don't understand why people are so allergic to reading. But there will be people that like, oh my God, I can't, the digital one isn't showing. I don't see the digital one. They want it to look exactly how it looked on the video. You can't get it to look like that until you click make a copy. And I'm pretty sure on the PDF it says click the blue make a copy button. So we're going to click this blue make a copy button right here, and it's going to open it up. And like I said, sometimes it takes a minute to load, but don't panic. It takes a minute to load, but don't panic. So it's still, you can see it was circling around, taking its time, taking its sweet time to load. This is going to be the first thing you come to, the disclaimer: personal use only, do not distribute. This is not a PLR product. I am not selling this, so you can decide you're going to sell it to. This is not what it is. Okay. So that's the disclaimer that's going to be on everything. Then you're going to get into your digital template. You can put whatever photo you want to put here. Um, you could put your logo, whatever it is. You can change these colors to whatever you would like to change them to. Totally up to you. Okay. This is a copy. So this copy is your copy, and it's, you're not going to mess anything up and inconvenience anybody else by changing anything in here. Okay. Um, so this is the base template, the digital template. Um, I'm gonna put a number in here. Something is up. I need to see if this is the correct link, because clearly I feel like this link is wrong. Because it's not giving finished product to me. Because essentially everything is supposed to be adding up down here. So let me just see something. And there is a video too if you open the template and for some reason it's not adding things up for whatever reason. Let's see, E30. Okay, so anyway, I know how to do it just because I know how to do it. But yeah, so I think I need to update that link for sure. Definitely need to update that link, because something is off, something is amiss here. But essentially, you can edit this and it's going to do the math for you. And you can open this right up in the Google Sheets app on your iPad or your phone and pull this out when you're with a client and literally get them to, you can use this during the service. So the instant price quote that we looked at earlier is more so before they are your client or before they come to you. These are more for when they are already in your chair, in your face, and they want an itemized breakdown of what they're getting so they know what to expect, type of thing. Okay. There's a digital version and a printable version. I actually show you how to print, and there are tutorial links here. Editing the formulas, I told you guys, if you get into it and you see it's not adding it up, there are tutorial videos. How to use it in Google Sheets, there's a tutorial video for that. How to edit it in Canva. The Canva Masterclass Replay, that is a class I did, I think 2022. And it's 90 minutes long and shows you how to use everything about Canva. Not necessarily useful for the Google Sheets version, but it's here. How to embed your Google Sheets price list on your website. How to embed a Google Sheets doc on your website. It's not super easy, but it can be done. I don't know why you would want to embed this one particularly. I feel like the instant price quote is better for that, but to each their own. There is a way, and I did make a video showing how to do it. Okay. And I'm gonna update that link to that because I feel like I don't know what happened to the calculations, but I'm pretty sure I've done the calculations and in a later update, and I just need to update that link. That's all I need to do. But yeah, so that's the digital version. And that is all the stuff that's in the pricing and automation bundle. Again, if you are interested in the bundle and you're on this live, drop a comment and let me know. And I may create a special, code for you to use to get the bundle. Up to you. I'm also thinking about doing an affiliate program for my products. But I've learned to be very intentional with the things I do. And I got to make sure that I have the proper level of interest before I just go creating stuff and taking time and then only like one person is doing it. So thinking about doing an affiliate program. If that's something that interests you, you can also drop a comment about that too. But thank you for joining me. This is the tutorial. I'm glad I got it out. Sorry to the people on TikTok who wanted to play games today, but we did it over here on YouTube and it gets to stay up so you can watch this demo at any time. If nobody got any questions, I'm going to get out of here and go on about the rest of my day. And I hope y'all have a happy